Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Much greetings to you. It's your girl Angela Aaron, and I am back with another video. So it's been a minute since I posted a video. How are y'all doing? How you been? I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing better. I just needed a little break to take care of some personal matters, but I'm doing good. I'm here. So let's get into it. So I want to jump into Juvia's Place Afrogalatic palette. This is one of my favorite palettes from them. Look at this color story, y'all. Like, just, I'm trying to get there we go. My God. There's matte, shimmers, dual chromes. What more can you ask for? So, I want to do something a little different. Ooh. Okay. I wanted to do a halo look, and I kind of want to do some halo looks for the rest of the year and just do different styles and go through some palettes I've used, and then I'll introduce some newer palettes throughout the year. And I think that's just how we're gonna roll and do all the extra fun stuff in between. But okay, so we're gonna be using Moonlight, which is a red matte, Bologna, which is this gold shimmer, Iris, which is a matte purple, kind of like a blue purple. And then we got this beautiful Wakanda dual chrome. Like, see, it looks blue, but there's, let me see if I can, no. So see, even right here, it looks purple if I'm looking at this, but then when I show y'all, it has blue. So it's a purple blue shift. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with Moonlight, and I'm gonna put that in my crease. So you guys see I got my brows and lids done. So let's get into it. Also got my morning smoothie. But I messed up because I was supposed to add avocado, and I messed up. Like, usually I try to add something green like kale or avocado. I usually have to have something green no matter what I do with it. It has to have some type of vegetable, or so let's get into it. So I'm also having to remember I'm doing a halo look. I haven't done a halo look in a while, y'all, so I'm gonna try to just go with the easiest technique, because halos can be very complex. You can do a halo look with so many variety of colors, but I just kind of want to do a simple version for you guys. So I'm putting the Moonlight into my crease, and I'm gonna bring it all the way down. So I'm going from the inner corner to the outer corner, and I'm putting it all the way down into my crease. So I'm literally doing a huge rainbow ring. Like, it has to have both ends, see? Now I'm gonna start off light because excuse me, because if I make a mistake, it's gonna be very hard to undo it. So, and this red is not gonna be the star of the show, okay? So that's why I want to start off light. So I'm touching down my inner corner and my outer corner. See? Now, one eye looks a little darker than the other, so I'm just do a little bit just to even it out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we're going to blend it out and it's going to be lighter. So, that's okay. It's okay. All right. So now we got that color down. I'm going with a little thinner brush. This is Real Techniques brush in 107. You see how it has that angle? Like, it's fluffy, but it has that angle where it kind of comes at a point. And I'm going to go in with the Iris. Now, because we're doing a halo look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Iris in just a little bit below where we put Moonlight. And we're going to make kind of a little hook type of half a C in the inner and outer corners. Like this. See? Now, normally if I was doing like a half cut crease, I would just put it in, I just put a little deck, like a little dot of it, like in the corner. But because we're doing a half cut crease, I have to make it curve a little more. I'm going to do the same to the inner corner. And I'm just packing this on for right now. And we're doing a half C motion, just slightly below where we put Moonlight. See? I'm going to do the same with the other eye. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a, what's the color I'm thinking of? It's like a blue purple. I think I'm thinking of indigo. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little more in the outer corner. Just a little more on my outer corner here. I gotta make it curve a little more. Remember, I'm just packing this on. I'm not blending it yet. I think I'm gonna put a little more here as well. Just gonna pack it on. And put a little bit, pack on into the outer corner. Okay. All right, so now we're going to connect them. And I think what I'm going to do, because this brush does have a bit of a fluffy texture, I'm going to go ahead and connect the iris color. And while I'm doing that, I'm kind of, I'll be doing like a blending motion. So I'm going to kind of do a pat and just drag it back and forth. Now I'm not going up, I'm just dragging it. I'm just dragging the iris back and forth, back and forth. And even now I can see the colors are starting to blend. So I'm not lifting it up. I'm just blending. I'm dragging the iris to connect while being right under the Moonlight color. And what it will do is it'll start to blend. See what I'm saying? See how cool that looks? That looks cool, right? Okay. So I'm happy this is turning out the way it is, because I tend to stray away from reds, because reds have a very strong dye in it, like usually they do. So when I remove the red, it makes me look like my eye is irritated. Like it almost looks like I got slapped in the face. Like it looks pretty bad. So I I usually stray away from reds unless I can pull off a decent look. Like I'll never do a red monochromatic look, because it just, I don't know, it'll look nice, but I don't know. I think what it is I hate the takeoff process, because when I take it off, it'll look like my eyes are irritated, like it'll give like this bloodshot look to my eyes, and I don't like it. This is cute. I think what I'm gonna do. No. I'm gonna give myself a minute. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put Wakanda in the center, that duochrome. And because it's very smooth, I'm gonna use a flat brush. So this is a small shimmer brush from Juvia's Place. They have some awesome brushes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the center space that we have left in the middle. Oh my God. I love this color so much. Now this is the type of duochrome you could wear by itself. It is so beautiful. Like, look at that. It's beautiful. So I'm just packing it on. And I'm bringing it up just to where the iris meets. Because I don't want to bring it up too high, because I'm going to do some blending. But I just want to bring it up to cover up that seal. See what I'm saying? And I want it in the middle. So we're going to go back in with Wakanda and apply it to our other eye. This is so beautiful. I love this color. It's beautiful. Because it has a teal green and then it shifts to a purple. It's absolutely gorgeous. Because I was thinking about doing kind of a smoky halo look. And this is something that'll give you the best of both worlds. And that's what I love about duochromes. It can give you two looks in one. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay. So now we got this where it is. We're going to need that iris to make a reappearance in the corner so we can blend that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going with a smaller brush. And since we already used it to blend, it already has that moonlight mixed with it. So I'm going to go ahead and dip back into the iris. And I'm just packing into the inner corner. And I'm going to pack that right next to where we put Wakanda. Now I'm just softly tapping at it. I'm packing it and then I'm doing a little bit of blending. So it softens out that outer corner. That way we still get that layer of color. And you want to do it, remember to do it on both sides. This is a halo look. Now if you want to blend out the top, you can. But today I'm not going to do that. Because normally what I do is I bring the iris color and I would re-bring it around, and then if I do that, I have to redo all those other layers that I already put on, and I'm trying to show an easy way to do it. So that's why I'm not going to do all that, because see, I'm putting it right next to the Wakanda color. I'm going to dip back in with the iris and do the same on the inner corner. I'm not going to bring it up too high, but see how it's cutting into it now? So now I'm going to go back in with Wakanda and get blended out. And I'm not going to dip back in with the Wakanda. I'm just going to use what's already on the brush because I'm just blending right now. And remember, you want to keep it in the center. You don't want it to take over. You just want it blended. See? I'm going to go back in with the iris one more time. And I'm just doing the outer edge. Now, like I said, you don't have to do all this extra blending, but I'm just doing this because the colors are kind of similar. Okay, so now that we got our eye look done, we're going to go ahead and close up the palette because we don't need that right now. And what I'm going to do next is set the look. So I decided to purchase the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. Now this setting spray, if you don't recognize it, it went viral last year and I wasn't able to get my hands on it. So I got the, see, it has 36-hour lasting. Now we're gonna have to talk about this for a minute because yeah, hold on. Okay, so now I'm gonna spray the look. Okay. Ooh, it smells good. It smells like grapeseed. It smells good. Ooh. Yeah, my face feels really tight. So it feels powerful. I could definitely feel it on my skin. But while I put this liner on, we're going to go with the Il Maquillage in black. But I think it's kind of a bit much for them to create a setting spray that's made to last 36 hours. Because who's wearing makeup for that long? Like, to me, it seems a bit extreme. I get, you know, the ultimate test is to have a setting spray that lasts up to 24 hours. I get that. I really do. Yeah, I'm not going to do my cat eye. Yeah, I like it like this. But, I just don't get why would they come up with a setting spray that's so strong it can last over 24 hours. I just don't understand. Even I can understand if you had like a hangover moment. Okay, then a setting spray that's gonna last longer than 36 hours, you might need that. If you partying like that, if you living your life like that, then okay, you might need that setting spray. But yeah, I think it's a bit much. But we gonna see. I'm gonna see at the end of my work day. Can it handle me going to work? Can it handle me being constantly moving, constantly active? Now, if I had an office job, okay, I can see this lasting all day long. But I'm gonna put it to the test because my job is active. I am constantly moving, constantly on my feet, constantly lifting, pulling, pushing, all that. I'm a housekeeper at a hospital, so there's a lot I endure. So we gonna see. We gonna put it to the test, and we gonna see how it does. I also wanted to add another or introduce another product that I have never tried, and it's new to my collection, but it's not a new product. So this is a travel size Maybelline Great Lash. I know this thing has been around for years, and I've never tried it. You know, I have no issue with Maybelline. Let me see. Okay, it says black is black. And I think this is one of the voluming ones because look at the brush. Yeah. So I'm going to apply this on. Now, because I wanted to try it, I didn't want to buy a full-size product of it and then turn around and not like it. So I just went ahead and said, let me just buy the travel size. And if I like it, fine, I'll get the full size. Like, that's what I'm going to start doing. When I actually want to test something, if there is a mini size available, I'm going to go ahead and purchase the mini size, especially if I don't feel confident in the product or I just feel very unsure about it. That's what I'll do. But I feel like growing up, and I don't want to sound mean or racist when I say this, but I feel like Maybelline was not made for black women. Growing up in the beauty community, when I first got introduced to beauty, black people, I just felt like there wasn't a huge representation of black women, especially black women who look like me. And I just felt like Maybelline was one of them products that didn't cater to dark-skinned girls. It's like, where are the brown girls? Where are the black girls? Where are the dark-skinned girls? Where are we at? I don't see us. And to me, representation is important. And I'm not saying I just want to support black businesses. I want to support anybody who has a good product and who isn't exclusive and exclusive to every other race. Like, if you create a product and you want me to be interested, I need to know that you cater to everybody. You know what I mean? that's the type of product I can stand by. Especially if you got a good product, I can be proud to be a fan of your product. But I just felt like Maybelline for a long time was not for us, for black people. I just didn't feel like it was. Now that doesn't mean I shouldn't try their products. It's just me. Like, that's just my opinion. It's hard for me to support a business when when the products are presented to cater only to white people or people with fair skin tones. That it bothers me. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry my lashes. This feels very light. It went on very easy. I do see the volume in it and didn't do much for length. I don't know if it was made for length, but it definitely mentioned volume. I do see the volume in it. And I think this could also be a great lash to wear, a mascara to wear if you like fake lashes as well. I think this is a mascara that would blend in well with those type of products. And I think I'm gonna go back in with that Irish brush and I'm gonna just tap into my bottom lids just a little bit. I just kind of want to give it a little bit of color. You can always bring the same colors you did down to your lower eye, but I'm not doing that today because I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm gonna go back with the other Irish brush, see if we can get some of that color. Okay, there it is. Okay. And I have, you know what? I have an eyeliner that is duochrome, and it's the exact same color as the Wakanda, and I didn't grab it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take the brush we used for the Wakanda, and I'm gonna just dap it in the middle. Well, if you have a duochrome eyeliner, that would be a very easy way. Like, if you want to bring this down to here, you can just either use the brush that you used earlier, or you can get an eyeliner and put it directly on your waterline, and it'll be perfect. See how that's looking? Okay, we're gonna go back in with that iris one more time, and we're gonna kind of just blend it just a little bit. Now I am getting a little complicated with this, but that's okay. And we're just gonna, dang, my eyes are starting to water. No, 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 no. We don't want that. Okay, so now, remember that fourth color I told you guys about? The Bologna color, that gold? I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. Now this is an extra step. You don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna do it just because I really like this color. I love a gold shimmer. And I need a different brush. Okay. So, in case you forgot, this one. Right there. So we're going to put that into our inner corner. Ooh, don't fall. Don't fail me now. Okay. See? Just need a little bit. And that's why I'm using this Juvia's Place small corner brush. It's perfect for getting those inner corners. Now, I'm not going to blend this in because I want that to pop. See how that looks? I just want it to pop. So I'm not going to blend that in. I'm just going to leave it there. You can blend it if you want to. But I'm just going to leave that there. All right, so now, trying to make sure stuff ain't falling. I need a bigger dex. I really need a bigger makeup dex. Or I can just take some stuff away. But I like everything being in arm's reach. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. So I got my makeup wipe, and I'm just going to wipe away the excess. Wow. There's hardly any fallout. Okay, I'm gonna do kind of a cut crease here. Okay. Wow. There was hardly any fallout. That is so impressive. I like that. But I know if I use more of that Bologna one, that vanilla gold color, it would have probably have more fallout. Which is fine. For me, I would prefer an eyeshadow that doesn't have a lot of fallout. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. And I'm just going to fix up just the front of my eyebrows. I can be a bit of a control freak when it comes to my eyebrows. I'm like, oh, that one hair is bothering me, and I'll just be brushing at it forever. Ever. See? I did it again. Yep. I need to brush that out more. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna dry it over one more time. All right, so we are done with the palette. We're done with the look. And last, we're gonna prime our skin. Now, I didn't put a lot of that spray on my whole face. I just wanted to focus on the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go in with Wet n Wild's matte face primer. Oh, stuff slides right on out. It's a cream, so just be aware of that. So you want to be careful that you don't ruin all the work you did when you put this on. You can put it on before if you want to. But me personally, I always go from the center of my face and I work my way out. Some people do the whole face and then they work inwards. That's fine. There really isn't a right and a wrong way to do something. It's just basic technique, and then you figure out what works for you along the way. But there's some steps you gotta do if you want to achieve certain looks. That's just what it is. Ooh, my face is cool. I'm so glad because my eyes will kind of calm down a little bit. And here is the final look. Oh, wow. This turned out amazing. I love this look. Look at this. Let me see if I can give y'all a dual chrome kind of look. You see it? You see it? Yay, nay. I love this look. This look turned out so beautiful. And that was the other thing I was concerned with the red. I'm like, if it don't blend into like a purple, if it don't blend with that purple well, I'm in trouble. So I'm so glad the way this turned out. But Juvia's Place, you did it again. I love this palette. I believe they still have this palette available. I do recommend go purchase it. It's a great palette to have if you want to try it and be a little experimental with dual chromes. I think Juvia's Place Afrogalatic is a great introduction. They also have single shadows from their other palette, Culture 2, excuse me, where they have dual chromes in that one as well. I think that's another great product. But that palette is a mega palette, so that one's bigger than the Afrogalactic. So that's why I said, if for beginners, I would recommend the Afrogalactic. Anyway, you guys, I have to go get ready for work, but I will be back soon. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. It means so much to me. Thank y'all so much for hanging in there with me. Thank you so much. Anything else I need to say? Didn't say. Yes. Who Shot Kendrick Lamar is coming to its end. My book on Wattpad.com. You guys, I dropped an explosive reveal, so please go check it out. That's Wattpad.com. I will try to put the link in the description, box, so go check that out. It is absolutely free to sign up. It's free to read, and it's free to be a writer. So please go check me out. I appreciate it so much. My username on there is PurpleAngel87. I am working on the final chapter. So we're coming to its end, you guys. We are wrapping up Who Shot Kendrick Lamar. I was supposed to have finished it last year, but things didn't work out the way I planned. So we are wrapping up Who Shot Kendrick Lamar, my book on Wattpad.com. So go check me out. Support me over there too. I also have other social media outlets. Check me out. I'm doing the best I can to be more interactive with you guys and to, kind of be more personal, more interactive with you guys. So do me a favor, show me some love. I will continue to be here, and I will see you guys next time. And as always, much love.